Education officials have broken their silence following uproar by a concerned mother, worried after witnessing her son fall victim to bullying at a secondary school in the South. Finally speaking out on the issue is Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Michelle Charles.
We have not gone to the media with this, but I want to make clear that the Ministry of Education does not condone bullying at all. I know that the intervention has taken place, that there has been discussions with the parents, the district education officer and the schools, and that interventions have been put in place to remedy the situation.
The vocal mother of the bullied boy was adamant that she would not rest until the situation was resolved. She said that the abuse had left her son feeling inward and disinterested in school.
Bullying is a very traumatic experience for any child, and we would hate for the students to be put in a situation such as this. It's unfortunate that it happened, but the Ministry of Education will be providing the necessary psychosocial support to the students, not only the one who was bullied, but the other students who were involved in that matter as well. I think some resolution has been arrived at because there has been discussion with the parents of the young man, of the student, and also the discussion has been between the the district education officer, the school principal.
Charles has roundly condemned the act of bullying, calling it an unfortunate practice that has no place within the education system. She also addressed the puzzling situation of a student being suspended for the use of his cell phone to call the emergency services to respond to a seriously ill fellow student.
It's just my understanding that the student hadn't been feeling very well, and another student called the ambulance so that the students could have gotten medical care.
As a result,
No, I know. It's my understanding that the school has a procedure. There's a process that they follow, and it was felt that the student had not followed the due process at the school. And in addition to that, he had been using his cell phone without permission at the school.
so as a result, that they're suspended. Yes.
I'm understanding, yes, that he had been suspended.
Charles says the matter is under official review.
Rather unfortunate situation, but we're happy that the student who was ill is recovering well. This is to the best of our knowledge. I know that the Deputy Chief Education Officer would have reached out to the District Education Officer, that's District Education Officer 2, and the principal. Reports have been prepared. Currently, our Deputy Chief is off island, but we're expecting that when she returns in for Monday's briefing, that we would have been brought up to date in terms of what the necessary interventions are going to be moving forward.
The Education Act establishes a legal framework for the provision of educational services in St. Lucia. But in light of recent technological advances, with the use of mobile phones and electronic devices making their way into the school system, the call for the Act to be updated to reflect the new reality is growing louder. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.